Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Shalaga is back again with another text to read. This is a poem, and we know we've done lots of poems so far, and we know that poems rhyme. So this is going to be a rhyming poem. Another strategy that really good readers use when they are reading anything, any kind of text, is asking questions. So I kind of had a question about the title of this text. The title is Making Bridges. And I know a bridge is something that goes across water that people can travel across so they can get to another side of a place, or you can walk across a bridge to get from one side to another side. But I don't see that kind of bridge in this illustration. So I'm wondering about what kind of bridge this poem is about. So let's read our poem and see if we can figure out the kind of bridge that is this poem's talking about. Making Bridges by Rose Waldo. Let me get my pointer. Little new neighbor, have you come to be a playmate of mine from over the sea? I'm glad you are here. Oh, won't it be fine to learn all your games, and I'll teach you mine. So this story, this poem, what is it about? They're going to be teaching each other games so they can become friends. So when I'm thinking about my question about a bridge and what making bridges means, I'm thinking it might be something like this. That a bridge that you cross over in a car, cross over when you're walking, is connecting two places. And I think this poem talks about the children learning games and teaching each other games so they can connect like a bridge connects two different places. So I think it's making a bridge to each other, to another friend. I think that's why the title is Making Bridges. So I'm going to read the story again. I want you to look up here for just a second. And let's think about this part of the poem. When I get to the end of this poem, this line right here, I don't see a period. See another kind of punctuation, a comma. So in this poem, and in lots of poems, the sentences don't end in one line. They go from to the end of this line and then keep on going down to the next line, keep on going down to the next line, keeping going down to the next line until you get your stop sign, which is a question mark in this poem. So it looks like this. Little new neighbor, have you come to be a playmate of mine over the sea? So when we get to the last line of the in the poem, we'll get to the end of the line, you go to the next line to start the next line of the poem, to continue the poem. Let's look at this part and see how it continues. I'm glad you are here. Oh, won't it be fine to learn all your games, and I'll teach you mine. So in this line here, they did not have a stop sign and a punctuation mark. So you had to continue until you got to your punctuation mark, the exclamation point, at the end of the sentence. So you have to remember when you get to the end, you go back again on the next line to keep on going with your poem. Now we're going to read our poem one more time. And this time, because it's a poem, like I told you before, it has some rhyming words, like mop, pop, how they have the same sounds at the end of their word. We're going to see if we can find some rhymes in this poem. So I'm going to reread, and I want you to think about the rhymes as I read and see if you can find some rhyming words. Little new neighbor, have you come to be a playmate of mine from over the sea? I'm glad you are here. Oh, won't it be fine to learn all your games, and I'll teach you mine. So what rhyming words did you hear in the poem? Let's read it one more time and see if you can read the rhyming words with me. Little new neighbor, have you come to be a playmate of mine from over the sea? B and C are rhyming words. I'm glad you are here. Oh, won't it be fine to learn all your games, and I'll teach you mine. Yes, fine and mine are the rhyming words. I hope you read along with me that time. And if you didn't, you can rewind your video a little bit and do it over again. You can read it as many times as you want. Now, I want you to think about a game that you like to play that you could tell others about. Think about your game, and I want you to share your game that you know that you would like to share with others. I would like you to tell us about it. Okay, boys and girls, let's keep reading.